Look, I don't know what you are so fucking scared of. I don't know what most of you have been doing in your lives every day and to other people that makes you feel like death is around the corner waiting for you. Like how death is around the corner waiting for me, because death is around the corner for me because I'm fucking looking for death, okay? So I understand why death is around the corner for me. It's because I'm fucking waiting there. And I'm gonna fuck him up. But everyone else is acting all scared in these times. Ooh, there's the flu. The flu's gonna kill someone. The flu's gonna kill everyone. Ooh, look. Fucking, can you imagine when they invented cars? Fucking, there was like a Model T driving down the road at like fucking half a mile per hour, and people are like, oh my god, it's the devil! Fucking the Model Rona. The Ford Model Rona 1. It's gonna kill everyone. Isn't that odd too? They eventually evolved the car into like the tank and the APC and the fucking wheeled artillery units, and I guess now artillery is just stationed on the back of fucking mobile trucks, right? Fucking. So, how accurate was that? It's gonna kill everyone. Cars are gonna kill everyone. People are dying every day from car crashes. Better put on that seatbelt, or else you gotta pay the government some money because you're gonna die. I mean, and then if you don't put on the seatbelt, the government's gonna kill you. So it's up to you how you're gonna die. You're gonna die without the seatbelt, with the seatbelt. Anyways, back on track. Why is everyone so fucking scared of death? That is like an exit to this world. Wouldn't that be like a blessing if God came down to you and he was like, fucking time to get off this place, dude. Fucking time to get out of this nightmare. And you'd be like, oh no, I want to stay here. Fucking Oprah comes on at 11. After that, Jerry Springer. Fucking other people watching are probably like, what's Jerry Springer, man? Fucking. Yeah, I don't watch TV. Fucking. I have no idea what's on. But I know about all this other bullshit because I'm being enslaved by it. It's being forced down my throat 24/7. I definitely don't fucking really talk about any of this shit or want to. It's not like talking about any of this shit's going to educate me. I don't know what the fuck's going to educate me because there's not much left. Fucking, it's odd recently. 2020 has brought out the ability of people to talk about some shit that they've been running away from me when I talk about for a while. Fucking, that's interesting. It's interesting how 2020 has enlightened everyone. I don't even know if they understand it, but they're no longer scared to talk about the other things that have been going on in this world that I vaguely mention on videos sometimes, or I mention openly elsewhere. And of course, in real life, I mention it. And got no friends because of that, because it scares everyone off. People are like, and yeah, I don't believe in what you're talking about. Can you stop talking about that? And then I guess 2020 has shown me that I think everyone was just scared to talk about that shit. And it's not they didn't believe what I was saying. Everyone was scared to talk about the unseen hand in this world. What's going on in this world? What makes stuff disappear before our eyes? Not necessarily before our eyes, because I haven't seen that yet. I see stuff appear when I walk around the corner. I talk about stuff, I ask for stuff, I walk around the corner, and there it is. Not all the time. Not everything. But enough to understand that that probably wasn't there before I talked about it. That had no real purpose to be there before I talked about it. Unless, of course, they somehow knew a long time before I talked about it that I was going to ask for it or something like that. Right? So, everyone's scared of coronavirus. But they stop being scared of talking about this other shit. Why is everyone so fucking scared of everything? What the fuck is wrong? Like, y'all just sit around and fucking fear in your lives and shit. And you're like, I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of fucking what's on the TV. I'm scared of what's off the TV. I'm scared of this world. Scared of what controls this world. And I'm definitely scared of talking about the people who I can see are in control of this world. People are definitely scared of that. And there's some sort of demon. They're like a plague upon this earth. You know, that's the people who control this earth on a material world. They claim they're like God's children and shit. And it's just like, you know, in all honesty, everyone has this little hocus pocus story. They're God's children. There's like 10 billion religions, and it's all cultural and racial supremacy at its core. So it's like if a white Siberian tiger had a fucking religion, like white is so good, you know, the way we live, the food we eat is the best. And you have like a Bengal tiger or a puma or something, and it lives its entirely different lifestyle, and it's like puma supremacy, and it's like kind of what religion is. Although they all kind of have a similar meaning. They all talk about certain people fucking and certain things happening on the earth. Not all, but a lot of them. I think they understand there's a couple of us who are like here for other purposes other than whatever it is the humans are doing. The humans seem like they're just like, I mean, some of these books say the humans are just slaves created to till the earth and stuff, and it really looks like that. The humans really do look like some sort of limited robot race who have been created to work in soil and shit. And hell, I've even seen some shit where my vision starts acting up, like it's like how I see computers malfunction and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is happening there, dude? Like, how does my vision do that? How does my vision fucking drop frames? How do I see pixelated fucking things in the world around me? How do I notice some sort of fucking draw distance in this world? Probably all too complex of words for most people, so whatever. Just a field of knowledge you don't know. It doesn't necessarily make you stupid. Just something different. But everyone's all scared. Like, what are you scared of? I think, you know, it could just be like the other thing. Like, people are scared to talk about the other stuff going on in this world. We're all being watched. There's some sort of hand or group of hands. There's some sort of consciousness that possesses people. Alters the earth. Whatever that is. You're not scared to talk about that. But I think they're still scared to talk about certain things. Like, you know, coronavirus. And why would God allow coronavirus? Why would these people in control allow coronavirus? Why would they create it? Why would it be created in matrix. You see, it's all created. You're not allowed to hear about the creation. You're not allowed to hear about intelligent design, which is the solid proof that we live in a creation. And when you explain it, you can't deny it because it's just there. The cycles, the programming, the limitedness of it all. The world is very limited. It takes a minute to see it, I guess. Maybe I was told yesterday it takes a lot to see it. I was being told yesterday it takes a long time to see it. And I was like, it didn't take a long time for me to see it. It's not like I had a lot of help. I don't have this big science cult who's gathering to supposedly find answers, but then all they do is deceive me and lie to me. I don't have this big fucking following. I have me. I have like a couple people who've like funded me, and that's about it. And definitely, hell, if I would have listened to most of those people, I wouldn't understand shit. So it's just me understanding intelligent design, seeing how it works. So why be scared of it? Why be scared of all this stuff? I think people are scared because they feel they have a reason to be scared. Because I think maybe everyone else, just like the previous things, everyone else called me crazy for and was scared to mention, and now people are for some reason talking about. Although, who are people? Are they all one consciousness, and it's playing games with me by interacting with different looking flesh bags and shit, which aren't always different looking, very limited. There's about 114 templates of the human on this earth, just repeated, replicated, cloned, whatever, many times. They have the exact same names, exact same voice patterns, shit like that. Why is everyone scared though? Why are you all so scared? Fucking, and why have people become scared of me? Like the smarter people, the people I know are in control. Why are they so scared? And why are certain group? Why do people act like they know what I say behind closed doors as well? That's another thing I keep asking and keep not uploading. But why is everyone so fucking scared of what's going on in this world? Why are these Orthodox people I'm approaching or similar? Why are they so scared? Like, why, when I was leading Black Lives Matter, is everyone so scared? What are you so scared of? You're so scared of the truth. You're so scared of being guided fucking with the truth. Like, you see, you can have a battle axe. You can just fucking tap it on the ground. You hit someone with the side of it instead of the edge, and you're like, oh, it's a battle axe, I'm a warrior now. But you give someone like me a battle axe, I'm like, look, there's two edges on it. Fucking, this how you swing it. Chop. Fucking, people are like, oh, okay. And I'm like, look, we can forge this battle axe and make it even stronger. We can sharpen it, make it even stronger. I think that's what people were scared of at BLM. Of course, most of them I don't think are free-thinking individuals. I'm pretty sure they're possessed by this other class, this Kohanim, Pharisee, Sadducee class, who obviously dominates the mind of every human on earth, who cannot stop speaking of everything that they tell them to. But why be so scared? This time is coming. This time obviously has come. there's going to be judgment placed upon this fucking world. And that's because it's far out of control. And who's guilty of that? It must be George Soros. It must be Bill Gates. It must be Scooby-Doo. It must be Casper the Ghost. It's anyone except for the Pharisees and Sadducees, the so-called Kohanim priest. Fucking, I'll tell you what. I think the fear is marking people just as much as anything. Like, that's like how the creation kind of works. It's how the energy of the world works. That you don a mask to try to hide your face, and then people are like, oh, look, all the people wearing masks are these bad people fucking worshiping the government. These bad people who are worshiping this terrorist organization. These bad people who are worshiping these liars and scumbags. And they're willing to fall to their knees and praise these fucking evil serpents who have taken control of this earth. And then you're like, oh, I thought the mask was going to protect me. Like, I mean, people aren't even smart enough to realize when they've donned some sort of badge of horror. They're like, I'm so proud I've earned this medal today. Let's put a mask on and celebrate. They're like, hey, they got a mask on. Fucking, that's a government worshiper. That's a bad person. That's a person who's going to act nice and kind and act stupid and ignorant. And then they're going to kill for master when the time comes. Humans live on some sort of passive-aggressive manipulation tendency. All these empires are solely built upon this stuff. Democracy, which is another word. Christian missionary. Just more words for give me everything you got or I'm going to kill you. And you'll just be my slave, and I'll be kind and won't kill you if you submit to me, because I'm the best. I'm supreme. I'm the God. And yeah, and they're all taking on roles that aren't real, right? They weren't appointed, and many of them, I think, actually were appointed by God to allow what's going on, like Soros and pals, Trump, Obama. They were appointed by God to fucking show the world who they are, who the people they lead are, who the country they are is. So how else you going to do that? What's he going to just kill people for no fucking reason? You throw out coronavirus and you fucking start marking people. And you're like, look, you didn't even know that person worshipped the government. You thought that was the most anti-government person you ever know. And now they're telling you they're going to kill you if you don't worship the government. And you're like, damn, like, if the most anti-government punk anarchist I know is worshiping the government and what the government says, then probably everyone is part of the system. Which I've been saying all along. That's what I've been shown the last 10 years, is that everyone is part of this beast system. Everywhere I go, it's just this and that and that and this. I love this part of the government, and I only care about this part of the government being changed, because if I change too much, it doesn't benefit me anymore. If this government goes away and we replace it with something else, And it won't benefit me. I won't get to live a high class upscale lifestyle and this and that. I don't fear any of that, even though I guess I've kind of been living nicely for a while. I mean, depending on how you look at it. Fucking, why is everyone so scared? You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared that God is just going to fucking piss on me and fucking let everyone else fucking continue to enslave me and fucking kidnap and rob me and destroy me. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm fucking, I could fucking celebrate coronavirus, but it's not real. I don't believe. Someone was telling me yesterday, it'd take a lot of people lying. It's like, well, show me which person is an honest person. I mean, serious? It's like when you say stuff like that, it's kind of like a passive aggressive move. It's like, you're not saying I'm a liar, are you? It's like, well, you probably are. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't mean to judge you, but I didn't think you was an honest person. I'm no longer defaulting to the people who are good and wholesome because I've never seen that. So why would I look at the sky and be like, hey, you know, it's going to be fucking purple today with frickin' sparkles and glitter and, you know, hues of neon green. Why would I say that when it's always looking something like black and blue and white, right? Why would I say that? It'd be ignorance. It's because society says the sky's going to be purple and blue and fucking full of sparkles and glitter. Fuck it. Fuck society. Fuck their purple, blue, glitter bullshit sky. Don't believe in it. What I'm hoping for is fucking something to save me from this nation, from the people in it, and from this world, because this nation is like a small part of the empire. So there's not much you can run to. And there's one or two other empires as well in the way. From what I'm seeing, they're all getting fucking afflicted by this plague. Which doesn't seem to be real, because no one's fucking dropping. Again, we're all leading back to the humans all being fucking liars and shit. All being like demons, fucking working for their demon masters. Which, it's hard to fucking say that's not the case, because it always looks like it. They always do. Pretty much 80% of a conversation with a human is going to be them telling me what some fucking liar and demon they worship tells them. And it's like, you've never once been able to, like, question anything. Like, you're just, like my computer, my calculator doesn't question itself. I put in 2 plus 2, it says 4. It doesn't go, well, it's possible that 2 plus 2 only equals 4 in this current paradigm. But something else could exist and alter the fabric of time and reality. And 2 plus 2 may no longer equal 4. The calculator doesn't do that. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. You're like, but what if 4 is no longer 4 and we change 4 to a different value? 2 plus 2 is 4. I never understood shit like that. Never will, really. Why is everyone... I could see a reason why. I could come up with several reasons why people would fucking be living in fear and shit. Oh no, coronavirus, because the ego, the self, the worship. You're so important, you can't die. It's important. You know, I've produced more of me because I love me so much. I had to have fucking more of me. I had to fucking enslave a woman and produce more of me because I love me so much. And I've got to stay alive to protect the more of me I've created because I love me. What are the other reasons for caring about death or being scared of everything? I mean, there's really a difference there between caring about death and being scared of everything. Just like, I would assume it's like, oh, people think that there's something to fear beyond life. They've done something to piss someone off they might meet once they die. And I think, really, that's what this shit's all about, dude. I think that is what's happening. I think people are being fucking judged. Is coronavirus real or fake? Well, the panic, the everything behind coronavirus, the panic, the lockdown, it's all fake and lies. And so, if you can't see that, you're a liar. Again, there is no longer... 2020 isn't the age of everyone's stupid and we're going to educate them. It's the age where we see that everyone knows what's going on and we just know they are liars now. And that changes the game. So, if everyone's a liar, if everyone's deceptive, if everyone's willingly working for the demons, then that changes. Like, if you're like, oh, I didn't know I was working for a terrorist organization, then you're like, oh, I can't, well, we can't round you up. And if you're like, oh yeah, I just, you know, I know about the terrorist organization I work for, but hey, they're trying to help us at this point. Wrong. Wrong decision to admit that. Because now you're an admitted terrorist. Now you're an admitted demon. Now you're admitted evil. And it becomes fair game to do what must be done. And I think that's what we're going to see unfold in 2020 is fair game upon evil in this world. Fair game upon the dead souls who work for the demons, which seem to be the masses. It's hard to find someone who is probably not working for these agendas and not working for these people and at this point doesn't understand more than what's going on. More than what they say they know is going on. And the way I see it, I've been raised for this my entire life. And now, I get a chance to shine. I get to fucking pull out the stops. If everyone else gets to pull out the stops, and like they've been pulling out the stops for a while, but everyone else feels safe to pull out the last two stops, protecting them from retribution, fucking, and vengeance, and wrath, and repayment, equality. And then I can pull out all my stops, fucking, because they've been there a long time, and I've been very dedicated in controlling them for a long time. Maybe took a minute to get them under control. But I say we clean this earth up by any means possible. And looks like we got a limited time frame here to do this too, because no one wanted to do it before. Not sure anyone wants to do it now. But it looks like we've got some sort of third, fourth, fifth party stepping in to do the job for us. New World Order, some call it. Really? Are they that evil? They're, what are they doing? They're supposedly, like, plaguing the earth right now. They're dividing all these evil groups up and pitting them against one another. Man, maybe it's evil work. Maybe God's using them as tools. And I become to realize it's both. They're going to do their evil work. And God's going to allow it because they're going to kill their own minions. And as they get shown God's counter moves to their moves, they're making moves against that. They're turning everyone into like soldiers prepared to fight God's plans, prepared to fight the fucking the judgment, prepared to fight everything that's being placed upon them. Like all this shit, I think this is. At first, I thought it was just prep for the government, prepare for martial law. And then after a short while, I seen. Now, this is the New World Order scared of God. This is the New World Order preparing the humans, who are all their willing slaves, to fight the wrath and the judgments that's coming upon them. The climate change bullshit. That looks like it's the fucking New World Order trying to fight God. It's fucking natural design, which is coming at them. They wanted to help you with that. They wanted to take your money and try to build defenses against nature, which is God's ultimate tool. No one even see it. It's such an ultimate tool. It's like destroying the earth as we speak. Well, it's not going to destroy the earth. It's going to destroy the humans, the weakest species on the earth. They weren't